Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I have failed to bring you all of the latest and fakest E3 rumors in order to bring you actual things that are kind of actually happening, including a new Xbox update, the latest on Xbox Bethesda 2022 showcase, and much more. Let's get into it. What is happening, guys? Dealer here, back again with yet another video talking about everything you need to know when it comes to Xbox, Bethesda, E3 2022, whatever you want to call it. They are having a massive showcase this year, and you will have some pretty notable games to play this year, despite what some people on the internet are saying. Xbox are on the right track, despite the Starfield delay. We've got a lot of really cool stuff to look forward to, and that includes the brand new Xbox update as well. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about in this video, so let me know your thoughts as we go along. Hit the like button if you ended up enjoying this video, and tell a buddy or two about the channel, subscribe. And as always, this video is brought to you by you guys in the super thanks comments. I will read these all off at the end of the video. Thank you very much. By the way, a lot of people think Xbox are just going to have one event this year. They're going to show what they're going to show, and that's it. That's not it, actually. Jeff Keighley confirms that Xbox are going to be at his Summer Games Show, and we all know what they like to unveil there. They've unveiled big things there, including the Xbox Series X, including Hellblade 2, and it'll be interesting to see what they are going to go in on. Just figured I would throw this in here real quick for those that didn't know that there are going to be multiple opportunities to show big things. You know, one of the biggest things about Xbox's showcases over the past several years are the big Xbox Game Pass announcements. This year is going to be no different. In fact, they are already warming you up with new titles in the service available before the big showcase. Yes, all of these will be available by June 7th. Some of them are available now, and they say this because they want you to know there are going to be more announced at the E3 showcase. So not only can you play Chorus, you can play Assassin's Creed Origins at 60 FPS in the service, you can play the Ninja Gaiden Collection, you can play all these things in addition to everything else in Xbox Game Pass, and they'll be available by the 7th, if not already available, but they will also have some more announcements at the show. Now, this next topic is really interesting, especially for fans of hardware. Xbox are teasing something rather notable on their Design Lab's website. In fact, they say, wait until you see what we're working on. Our lab techs say that the wait won't be long, so don't fret. Xbox Design Lab will return soon. What is it that you think they are working on in regards to Xbox Design Lab? A lot of people want custom consoles, right? The ability to actually build out custom consoles and custom colors with custom configurations. Why not? Why not expand that to systems? They should have done this years ago, in my opinion. Maybe they finally found a way, or just maybe it's just some controller stuff. Let me know down below, but either way, you will likely hear about it at E3 if it's not unveiled by then. Shout out to Nano Polymath, by the way, for making this really cool calendar with all these gaming events on it. Feel free to pause the video here if you're having trouble remembering when all of these events are, because June is looking insane. I'm going to talk about Xbox's new streaming hardware here in a minute, but I want to cover this brand new Xbox update that may help some of you out. It's actually kind of nice seeing them bring out more updates. We need even more of these, Microsoft. Xbox, please double down on these. We need a brand new game DVR. The thing has malaria. It's completely broken. Hopefully we get that. But for now, this is the latest Xbox update for June 2022. Starting with one, secret achievements. You know those pesky achievements that are secret, and turns out you got to do 3 backflips and headshot somebody from 374,000 miles away. And that's how you unlock it, and you just never know, and you have to go look it up if you're really dedicated. Well, now you have the ability to reveal secret achievements on your Xbox console. I know, megaton, right? All you got to do is simply click reveal details now, and you can see what these achievements are. Hey, I ain't gonna complain. Every little bit helps people that want to get a little bit more out of the games that they buy or play. Achievements are a great way to do that. In recent updates, there were also controller fixes for bugs and glitches. They also improved the quality of performance on the controller. They are also updating their own first-party Xbox One wireless headsets for better quality of life improvements, some bug fixes there. In some cases, there are fixes for quick resume, where a game would fail to relaunch at its current quick resumed state. On the main system end, there are system updates for language support for some users as well. They're expanding that language library, and of course, fixing more and more bugs. Let me know what you'd like to see in the next dashboard update. Xbox, do check out the comment section of these types of videos. They like the feedback. Let them know. Personally, I'd like a ground-up build of an Xbox dashboard for the next generation, 16 threads of Zen 2 being leveraged, along with, of course, hardware acceleration, and so much more. Hopefully we get some of that stuff in the OS soon. I've been asked to talk about this Xbox streaming puck quite a bit, and I've covered this before, but I think there have been some new things come up from certain people trying to suggest that the puck will be canceled in favor of just a TV application. In June at Xbox's showcase, they are sure to unveil what will be some kind of streaming stick, some kind of streaming puck for Xbox Game Pass, for xCloud on any TV. Despite having an app, not having an app, despite being old or new, if it has a USB or HDMI port, it will have access to what is the largest category of entertainment in the world, and that is video games. Now, I think there are some out there trying to say that the Xbox puck or the streaming stick would be canceled or isn't going to actually happen. But really, when you think about it, there are a ton of devices out there that do not have applications or have deals with certain manufacturers or companies that don't enable those applications to come to that TV set. This is where a Apple TV competitor type stick would come in handy. With the addition of those games on that puck or stick, you are going to have a far, far greater advantage when it comes to overall entertainment, the ability to stream apps like Netflix and movies, of course, through Microsoft services, in addition to entire gaming libraries. Yes, not only your own games, but ones you don't own, demos, xCloud, using these pucks as some kind of device to beam your game to perhaps even a different display in your house. There are a lot of reasons a puck like this will exist, and we will see and hear much more about Xbox everywhere in the coming weeks. All right, it's that time. Your thoughts, immortalized in a video you may or may not care about. Let's get into the Super Thanks comments. Set in Arts on Tuesday's podcast says, "Thanks, Dealer. You and the gang definitely make the best Xbox podcast ever. Would really like to catch this on my favorite podcast app someday." It's coming. It's coming eventually, okay? It was going to happen, but the pandemic hit and then a bunch of other stuff happened. Now I just got to get back into all that. It's coming. Believe it or not. Eventually. Sometime. Lord Starkiller, shout out to you, man. $10 super thanks. You are at every single show, just about. I appreciate you, man. He says, "Thanks, Dealer and RDX, for providing such a great podcast." Thank you for watching it, man. Seriously. Next up on the podcast, Boss Mod Lethal Poppy says, "Damn, what am I doing wrong? I went from being called the Boss Mod to just the moderator. You get called the Boss Mod all the time. I just don't think you hear it, sir. But thank you very much. I do appreciate you, brother. One of my best buddies I've ever met on the internets." This was funny. Shout out to Reluctant Dodo. He says, "Have a burger in the boiler room on me." Yes, sir. I will definitely do that. Shout out to you, buddy. We've also got one from Meat Puppet 007. He says, "Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much for everything you do." Russell Hammond, shout out to you, brother. $10 super thanks. He says, "Thanks. I love your coverage of all things Xbox. I appreciate your hard work." Thank you very much, man. Comments like that help so much more than you think. After all, I do put about 4 to 14 hours into some of these videos and, release them. And whether or not they do well, hey, at least they're out there. And those that watch to this point can actually enjoy them. That means more than you guys know to me. Shout out to Danny Passion Official, by the way, my last video in regards to people canceling their Game Pass because of the Starfield delay. He says, "Totally agree with you. Makes no sense at all to unsub from Game Pass due to the delay." That's basically fake outrage for clicks is what they're talking about there. And I would definitely agree there, Danny Passion. Makes no sense at all. Why stay subscribed for months and months and months for a game that wasn't even out? The logic breaks itself there. Shout out to Nano Polymath. He says, "Teo, I say Teo here, and I come and I've unsubscribed from Tom's Guides and Washington Post. The service is trash and the FUD reporting isn't AAA. And they don't offer any exclusives. I'll be back, maybe when the quality reporting starts dropping. Yours, an Xbox Game Pass RDX subscriber for life." Thank you very much, Nano. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate everybody that ends up watching this video, hitting the like button, leaving a comment, doing everything that you guys do. Again, remember, game giveaways and more in the Discord. If you haven't checked that out, check the Patreon website where you can click the link to join the private Discord. There we've got game developers, Xbox executives, cool community members, and lots of people to talk to, and we're trying to bring that community even more and more light here. We're trying to bring more and more people into it. It is a private server yet again, so let me know your thoughts. If you want to join the Discord, feel free to become a channel member, a patron member, things like that. And of course, stay tuned for all of the latest Xbox news just before Xbox's Bethesda 2022 showcase. We are sure to have a ton of really cool games coming forward, and that's really what I got to sit here and remember. While we see all this negativity and all this crap on the internet, honestly, that's exactly what it is. It's pretty much just negative crap that we don't really have to partake in, and that's why I've been playing a lot of Sniper Elite 5, which is a hell of a segue. This game is a lot of fun, man. Xbox Game Pass made me feel like I've gotten months and months and months worth of my money, all in about 20 hours so far. Really, the game is actually surprisingly good in co-op. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It looks pretty good. It runs well. And I'd like to know your thoughts. Have you played Sniper Elite V5? Sniper Elite, drop the V. I don't know what the V was for, but the 5's there, the V's gone. Of course, hey, let me know your thoughts. Hit the like button. Tell a buddy or two about the channel. And I will see you guys in the next one.